what is up and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for another video. Today we are going to be doing a good old-fashioned cash stuffing, and we are stuffing $500. I have everything kind of listed out here, what we are going to be stuffing, and I am excited to get right into this, you guys. I just want to do a little quick intro if y'all are new here, because I've been getting a ton of new subscribers, so hello. If you guys are new here, my name is Savannah. I am 28 years old and I live in Texas. I love to do cash stuffing to budget out my money. I started this method during COVID, so about 5 years ago, and I have never looked back. This has seriously changed my entire way that I think about money, view savings, everything like that. And I am so grateful to have started this. I'm currently a stay-at-home mom. I have a 2.5-year-old baby boy. He is literally my entire reason and best friend in the whole entire world. And we live here. I live here with my boyfriend, our dog, our son, and I earn an income through my Etsy shop where I sell budgeting related savings items, as well as my YouTube channel. So I appreciate you all for being here. And I will have a link to my Etsy shop in the description box. I use a lot of my own stuff here on my channel, so you'll be able to see some of that in my shop. And yeah, I just love making saving money fun. That is like what I'm all about, because if it's not fun, I'm not going to want to do it. So speaking of fun, we are going to start with my duos binder, and we are going to be stuffing my high priority binder, my sinking funds binder, but I also like to throw in a couple of savings here and there in my cash stuffing so that I can be sure that I am actually saving. So I do have an entire other binder and like video series that I do where I stuff my savings challenges in my savings challenge binder, which is this guy right here, but I'm not going to be stuffing that today. However, I am going to be stuffing my duos binder. This is a binder that I created and made out of my duo savings challenges. So these are available in my Etsy shop, and basically you get like a duo. So it's going to be like this one and this one, this one, and this one, and I have a lot to choose from. And then I also have my back to school series in here. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I have allotted $10 for this binder. So basically what I do, so I've already finished this one right here by scratching these off. I'm trying to find my scratcher. Hello, here we go. Okay, so I've already finished this one, so I'm gonna do this one. And yes, I could just put the $10 in here, but it is so much more fun to save money this way, so that is what I do. So we got a 4, and I'm not gonna risk it by scratching another one. So I'm just gonna do 4, and then I will cross off, I'll do a 5 and a 1, because I'm gonna do $10 total. And yeah, this is just a fun way to save money. So let's see. Okay, so we just made it to our first $100, you guys, in this binder, because I just started this not too long ago. So I am gonna take out this 5 and these 1s and add a 20, because you guys know my change situation is never good. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, and $100. And I don't even know where this money would be if I wouldn't have started like these little savings. So every little bit adds up, you guys. Do not get discouraged. We have $100 in our duos binder, and that makes me so excited. So, and this tracker I made as well. I do fun random like storybook trackers sometimes, so that's my duos binder. And then let's just go ahead and knock out my last savings before we get into the binders. This is my Dr. Seuss annual savings book, and these are restocked on my Etsy shop. I don't know how long they will last, so if you've been curious about one, go grab it. They're $48, and these will save you $650 by the time the year is over. And each one has a month on the back, and it is an envelope, and it is made out of like real pages from Dr. Seuss books. So yeah, we are already in September, so I'm gonna flip all the way back here, you guys. I have not missed a month. I'm so proud of myself. So I have allotted $12 to go in here this week. And obviously I will finish up these 3 bubbles by the time September is over. So we're gonna put 12. Let's see, in here I have 35. Okay, so we need 47 total. So I'm gonna do 45, 6, and 7. Okay, so 47 total so far. And then by the end of September, we should have 75. So I will get these stuffed up before the month is over. So that's exciting. But yes, these are restocked on my Etsy shop. Like I said, not sure how long they're going to last, but they are restocked. Also, all my duos are restocked. My Halloween savings bundle is restocked. Everything is restocked. So I'm trying to keep more stuff like in stock on my shop instead of doing like everything in launches, because I know some people aren't able to purchase things like right when I have a launch. So I want to have options available for everybody like all the time. So of course I'm still going to do my launches of like the big things and like the big like random restocks and stuff, but I want to be able to have some stuff in stock on my shop for people who are just browsing and see something, or you know, get paid and want to shop and it's not the time of my launch. So these are restocked. Go grab one if you're interested. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. This is my high priority binder. I love her so much. The binder is from Melina over at the Millennial Dollar, and so is this pen. My dashboards are from Lily Budgets, and the stickers are from Dutch Bros. And then, yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. These Berenstain Bears trackers were a part of one of my Halloween launches that I had. So those are no longer available, but I love them so freaking much. They're like extremely nostalgic, and Lennox has been like loving Berenstain Bears, and I just love it so much. Okay, so here's the deal. Self-care and household actually need to be emptied. So I'm gonna do that right now. And I forgot to do that earlier. Oh, I have 35. Okay, yeah. But I did restock on all my shampoo, conditioner, body lotion, Lennox's lotion, all that stuff. So this is empty. This needs to go back to the bank. And same with household. I am just going to empty this one as well because that total was higher than $35. So I'm just going to even it out by taking household, because technically, I mean, it is stuff for the house. So I'm going to take all of this money out and put this to the bank. And you know what? While I'm here, I'm just going to make some change really quick so I'm not struggling later. Okay, so I'm going to take all this to the bank to pay myself back, and then, yeah, that'll be good. So then I'll start these categories over. But for today, I'm going to skip them. Okay, I am also going to be skipping bills buffer. And as you'll notice, I took $100 out of here, and that is because our electric bill was $318 this past month, which was just a little bit too high for me. So I did take $100 out. I still have 20 left in here. I will continue adding to this. That was what this category was basically made for, was my summer electric bill, because it does get pretty high in the summer. I live in Texas, it's hot, we live in an old house, the windows are not insulated well. So yeah, our electric bill was high. Hopefully it's not that high next month, but we'll see. I will continue adding to this throughout the year and next year, and just keep this as like a permanent category to continue funding, but today I'm going to be skipping it. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, we are stuffing $500, and I'm not going to be touching every category because there are a couple categories where I wanted to add a good amount to. So, and you'll see that when we get there. So car maintenance, we are gonna put $60, and gosh, you guys, this category is probably gonna be taking a hit, and so is potentially another category. But my tire light came on my car, 20, 40, 60. And so I went to Discount Tire to get my tires filled up and just like checked or whatever. And the guy told me that, he was like, you don't have to do it like tomorrow, but I'm just letting you know that all 4 of your tires need to be replaced. So I don't know how much that is going to cost me. I genuinely have no idea. But I'm gonna have to pay for that somehow. So luckily I don't drive like a lot. And luckily we don't live in a state where it like snows. So I'm not like trying to get it like next week, but I definitely have that on my radar, and I'm going to need to get new tires sooner than later. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, and 135. And I was talking to Liz about it over at Busy Lizzie because I freaking love her and I talk to her all the time. And she actually gave me a good idea, because I was like, dude, how the heck am I gonna pay for all these new tires? Because I have gotten a new tire in the past, actually 2 new tires, but they've both been used because I'm cheap, and that's what you get whenever you get new tires. That was like last year at some point, I think, but my car is a 2016 or 2017, and I don't even know, and I haven't gotten like new tires at all since I've had it, and that's really bad, and it's time. So yeah, but Lizzie told me that I should consider taking money from my future car fund to fund my new tires, because obviously I'm not getting a new car for a long time. My car is paid off, and yeah, so that's not a bad idea. So I might be doing that. In car maintenance, I have 135, and then in the bank, I have around 230. So that's a good amount there, but obviously I'm probably gonna need more than that. So I might be dipping into my future car fund, which is sad, but you know, it's got to be done. So we are going to do, how much for this? $40 for car insurance. And I pay my car insurance every 6 months if you guys are new. And I just paid it in September for this, like the coming 6 months. So we have 20, 40, 60, 65, and $70 to start us off for the next 6 months, which I think is going to be due in like March. So yeah, if I save around like $130 a month, I should be totally fine. So I'm going to start early. I'm not going to slack off. I'm not going to stall and wait around until January to start going. I'm going to start funding this now, so that way by March I will be all set and ready to go. And you do get like a little discount for paying in like 6-month chunks. So if you are able to save up and do that, I highly recommend. I love doing it that way. And it's also not like another monthly bill that I have to like worry about. So yeah, I do enjoy that. And then same for renter's insurance. I pay this every year. And this is obviously for our house to cover the insurance. And I'm gonna take this 10 out and put a 20. So we have $20. And this is a lot cheaper than my car insurance. I think this past year it was like $240. So I'm going to be starting up, and this is due in September. So I have a whole year to save up for this because I obviously just paid it. And then Stella is going to get $40, and she does have $500 in her high yield savings account, which I have through Capital One. But I have been wanting to get her teeth professionally cleaned. So like with anesthesia and everything. So yeah, I want to save up for that. So I'm going to put 40, and I was kind of looking at some online, and I don't know, I think it's going to be like $300 or something like that. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 215. And normally I use this money for her groomings, which I do still obviously, but I want to save up a good amount and get her teeth cleaned soon. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing. So I'm going to be focusing on her envelope a little bit more here in the future. I have a lot of 20s in here. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's Stella, and I'll probably get her groomed next month. So yeah, definitely need to focus on hers. Okay, holidays, you guys, I'm putting $60. And I did take 20 out of here. And I want to finish these trackers by the time spooky season is over. But I feel like if I do 60, that'll like knock all of this out. So let's see. Yeah, okay, so this whole thing would be 60. I mean, I guess that's fine because I want to get these done before spooky season is over, and I still have this whole other one let's see, right here. Hello, there we go. So anyways, let's go ahead and knock this out. These are available on my Etsy shop as a little trio. And the reason I'm putting 60 is because I have a lot of holidays coming up in this last chunk of the year. And yeah, I need to have a lot of money saved up. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, and 240. Okay, and Madison, my boyfriend, is turning 30 this year, and I want to plan something fun, like really, really fun. So yeah, definitely need to save up for that. His birthday is at the very end of December. So yeah, gonna be working on that one. And then Christmas, let's see, we're putting at $20. And I did buy a Christmas gift, you guys. I actually bought 2, so that's really exciting. So add 20, so we have 40. I need to clean this tracker off. So in the bank, I have $330. I went ahead and took that Christmas, or those 2 Christmas gifts that I bought out of my high yield savings account. So in there, I have 330, and then right here, I have 20 and 40. So 370-ish total. And then if you guys don't know, all of this money from my Dr. Seuss book will be going to Christmas. So that's going to be 650. So I feel good about Christmas. I'm on track with my Dr. Seuss book, so that makes me excited that I'm not falling behind. So I am going to go ahead and close this one. We are done with her. And then we are going to do my sinking funds. And let's go ahead and get started. Hello. I have like stuff falling out of here. Okay, so these are my sinking funds. If you guys are unfamiliar, it's basically just like long-term savings categories that don't have like specific dates to them. So we're gonna start with emergency fund, and I'm really excited because I'm putting $5, which is gonna make it 100, which means I can make a deposit for this category. So at the end, or every time I reach $100 in the envelope, I will deposit that money to my high yield savings account. So this is really exciting. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, and $100. So these placeholders are wrong, but in the bank, I do have around $1,600. So I'm excited to be able to make this deposit and grow that account. So you love to see that. And then for savings, I am going to add 10. Okay, so this one should have 80, and I will try to get this to 100 by the end of the month so I can do another deposit and put this one to the bank as well. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 7, 8, 9, and 80. And we do have around 2,000 in the bank. So this will be really exciting. I can do another deposit. So I only need $20 more, and I think I'll definitely be able to do that by the end of this month. And these are my I Spy trackers. They were available in my Etsy shop a long time ago. I might bring them back. I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys want them. We are skipping family fun. I did take some money out of here just for some weekend festivities we did last weekend, but it still has 65, so that's good. We are going to be skipping that. We are also skipping Future House. This has around $2,200 in the bank and 50 in cash. And then we are also skipping Future Car. This is the envelope that I might be dipping into for my tires. There's almost 400 in the bank and then 40 here in cash. So I don't know, it's a good option. It hurts to do that, but I don't know, we'll have to see. I'm gonna have to figure out how much my tires are gonna be. So all right, medical, I'm putting $23. I know that's random, but it's just how it worked out. And this one, it'll round it off. So 20, 1, 2, 3. All right, so 20, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, and $50. And I do still have some medical bills that I need to pay. I don't know when I'm gonna pay those. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Plus 23, okay, whoops. All right, so we're at 50. So that's looking good. Okay, I went ahead and swapped out those ones because I don't think I'm gonna need them, and I don't want a ton of ones in my other binder. So anyways, we're gonna do $40 for retirement. Okay, so 20, 40, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 105. Oh my gosh, yay. Okay, so we can do another deposit. This is so exciting. And this is wrong because I didn't update that when I did my last condensing. Okay, so let me just do this. So we have, what did I say? 105. Okay, so perfect. At the end of this month, I will deposit this money. Yay, okay, this is so exciting. I'm gonna have more deposits than I thought. Yes, okay, I love that. All right, this is my little business section. I used to have a whole business binder, but then I just condensed it down to a couple of main categories. So we're only stuffing 2 of them today. So we're gonna put $40 into annual subscriptions, and my P.O. box, my Canva subscription, and my Epidemic Sound come out of here. So yes, so we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, and 320. So how much is, hold on a second. 120 times 2 plus 110. Oh my gosh. You guys, we almost have all of them fully funded. Holy crap. Okay, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. That is amazing. My P.O. box comes out next month, so that'll be funded. And then I can pay for the annuals for Canva and Epidemic Sound. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Okay, skipping supplies, and then we are putting 100 in laptop payoff. This is for my new MacBook Pro that I got in June. So we're putting 100, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I really just want to get it paid off, you guys. We currently owe like 1,200, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, and 160. So I'm going to keep adding to this. At the end of the month, I'm going to take this and make a payment. So that is really, 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 really exciting. And then I do have some money left here, which we are going to put into my son's binder. And let me grab that. Okay, so this is the last thing we are going to do. This should be 30. So 10, 20, 25, and 30. Okay, so let's see what we're going to do in here. And I think I'm going to put a lot of it towards his school fund because I'm trying to save up money for like a Mother's Day Out program next year. And it's very expensive. So he already has a lot of money in savings. He has like $3,400 plus 60 here in cash. So we're gonna skip savings. School fund, it's currently only at 76. So I think I'm gonna add, I don't know, 10, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna put 5 into his birthday. So let's see. 20, 40, 60. Oh, here comes Stella. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, 101. Okay. And I am going to condense this a little bit because I don't want this envelope to break. It is from Lily Budgets. So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I grab a 20. Okay, so let's see. All right, so you have 101. I have a long way to go. A long way to go. So we'll see if that actually happens. And then I'm gonna put this other 5 into his birthday. And I'm just gonna add it right here. And his birthday is in April, so I do have a while to save up for this, but definitely want to contribute to it so it doesn't sneak up on me. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 140. So that's really good. Okay, and this is for his like birthday party, so if I didn't make that clear. So that is all the money, you guys. I have everything stuffed. I feel good about everything, and I feel hopeful for the rest of the month and, you know, more savings. So I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. I love you all so freaking much, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye, guys.